What's up, y'all? This is MGTV Reactions, and tonight we're going to be reacting to Olivia. Okay? So before we get into it, I'm going to ask everybody to please hit that like button when you come in. Okay? Comment your thoughts down below in the chat because you know I love to hear everything y'all have to say. Okay? And also hit the subscribe button too if you have not done so already. Okay? Okay. Now, first things first, I just want to say hello to all of you. I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. All right. Hey, Born Honey. Hey, Teresa. And hello to everybody who is watching in the bushes, y'all. So, a couple days ago, we did a reaction and we were able to confirm that Olivia's new boo is, in fact, over there popping the kids or potentially pinching the kids. He's over there disciplining the kids physically. Okay, so Olivia did a live stream where she came and basically addressed it and gave her thoughts on other men disciplining her children. So that's what we're going to react to today. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick. And we're going to get it, just jump right in and get into it, okay? And also, a couple days ago, you guys were wondering if she got the kids. Olivia definitely did get the kids this weekend. So that was great. I did see that she just went live or whatever, and they were at, it looked like it could possibly be uh, Urban Air or what is it called? Sky Zone, one of those type of places, okay? And, she's out with the kids. It is quite late, but at least she took them out, y'all. Okay? Hey, Marley Jean. So let's go ahead and get into this video.
I just want some coffee. All I want. Jesus. Okay, let's see if I can drink this coffee without spilling it on me. That's the real test. Girl, sounds like my morning with my two. What is my book? Ladies, get it together. Jesus. It sounds like your morning with your 2-year-old. Girl, I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't care. People like to act like the shit I do is not normal. Y'all be cussing your kids out too. Y'all be screaming at your kids too. So shut up. The hell? Weird asses. I'm so sick of this generation, this era of people. Like, I'm from the 90s. Like, we were not, sissies. Like, I don't know. And it seems like a lot of people that were born in the 90s. And
she says she's from the 90s. People back then were not sissies. But, I think that based off of Olivia's actions and even the way she carries herself when she knows that her mother is watching, it doesn't appear to me that her mother was hard on her growing up. It doesn't appear to me that Stella was over there cursing her ass out or putting her hands on Olivia. It doesn't seem like it was any sort of physical discipline or anything of that sort. If her parents were like that with her, or if Stella was like that with her, she would have made sure that Olivia finished school. There was clearly no discipline when it came to Olivia when she was growing up. And that does not, even if it was, it's not okay to constantly yell, scream, and curse at AJ over every little thing. I'm not saying that, it's crazy for a parent to ever yell at their kids. That's not what I'm saying. But every single time she's talking to him, it's with she's annoyed, irritated, and screaming at him about everything. And I just don't think that is good for him. But whatever, girl.
in even the 80s, they've adapted to this weak ass culture that we live in today.
Hey, Regina.
Anyway, hi y'all. Good morning. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Whew, let's reset, okay? Before they start getting on my damn nerves. I tried gentle parenting. No, sometimes that doesn't work. Sometimes it maybe does, and sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes it does with a kid, it can be the same kid, and then other times it doesn't. You can't do gentle parenting all the time, every day. That's not realistic. Oh, especially if you're a single mom. If you're a single mom, the rules are definitely different for you and us. You feel me? It's different for us. Like we have to be the in-house mom and dad. So I'm sorry if I turn my gangster on sometimes. That's me being the daddy, okay? If I'm screaming, I don't know how. A lot of bitches walk around here with man voices. I don't have a man voice. I mean, I guess I could try. I could try to have a bad voice. But like that shit hurts. Like that's uncomfortable. So I'm not doing that. I'd rather just scream. Okay? I'd rather yell.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Also, because I had to learn this myself, screaming is not always productive. Okay, it's when it comes to kids, it's not when it comes to anything. Screaming and hollering isn't always productive. She said that that's when because she's a single mom, she has to be both the mother and the father. But this is the life that you chose for yourself. You said you had your children knowing that the fathers were not going to be involved or around. Okay, so that's when you need to find another way to discipline your children to where as though you don't have to constantly scream, holler, and curse at them. Okay, and also I think it also is due to the fact that Olivia rarely pays attention to them. Okay, she lets AJ just run off and do anything. He's in the room, closing doors, all by himself. You know, just doing all kinds of shit. And by the time she checks on him, or when Kalani starts crying and she realizes he's doing something he's not supposed to do, she wants to scream and holler at him. Well, why weren't you paying attention to your child? That's the main thing. But like I said, y'all, at the end of the day, this is the life Olivia chose for herself. She knew when she had those kids that the likelihood of fathers being present was very, very slim. And she said she was perfectly okay with that. So you need to find a way around it. Because I don't know. She has to do something. I don't know what to say. Because screaming is not productive. And yeah, it's unfortunate for her because she can't even call their daddies and tell them anything so that they could check the child or anything. So I don't even know what to tell her to do. But what she's doing right now is not good.
It together. It's so funny, you guys. I have some screenshots of some comments.
Hey nosy neighbor, you said what is this stink hoe babbling about? Child, I guess she calls herself addressing what people were saying about her parenting. Okay. Sis, let's be real. You said just hopping in. I've been out enjoying my husband's birthday. Hey everyone. Hey sis, let's be real. Um Renee, you said that shirt is screaming. It sure is. Okay, one titty's out further than the other. I don't like she did like was it not possible to wear a bra with this top? I don't know. Um Nosy neighbor, you said Liv never stopped playing with Barbies. Hmm? Teresa, you said she screams all the time, so what she's saying makes no sense. Exactly. Exactly. Nosy neighbor, you said let us pray for anyone who is looking to this lady for parenting advice. Well, listen, apparently there are a lot of people who take her advice. They ask her for advice on various topics. So you'd be surprised, okay? Everyday life, you said Olivia doesn't even know how to communicate herself without chaos. No, she doesn't. And that's a shame. That just shows you where her emotional intelligence is at. That's all that is. She lacks emotional intelligence. That's very clear. Hey, Iris.
People were in my comments of the Taco Tuesday video, and they were like, what they say? They were like, you yell at AJ, because I was yelling at him. I was telling him to clean his toys up. Hello? And it's so funny. People are like, AJ gets out of school and goes to the house and he's stuck in that house. Well, bitch, he's 3. Is he supposed to go to his job after? Am I supposed to have an activity set up every day after school in the 90-degree weather? Is he supposed to go clubbing at night? Does he have different affairs to attend to? Like, I'm so confused. He comes to the house and he's stuck in the house. Bitch, he's a 3-year-old. The fuck? Bitches are so stupid. I swear, you guys, I feel like I'm a husband and I have all these bitches on YouTube that nag me 24/7. It's like,
well, here's the thing that she doesn't understand. Obviously, okay, he's a kid, he's going to school. Some days when you get out of school, you're going to be coming home, right? Every day you don't have to come right back home. Like some days you can let that boy go outside and play. Some days you can have some things planned. I mean, it's not like you have a job. It's not like you're tired from anything. You sleep all damn day while he's away at school. You have nothing going on. Why can't he go to the playground? Why can't you go let him burn off some steam, ripping and running with other kids? Why can't you take him on an outing? When's the last time they've been to Chuck E. Cheese? When's the last time that you took AJ and Kalani somewhere? Like, I'm just confused. They don't always have to be confined to the house unless he's going to school. That makes absolutely no sense.
It's like nagging. It's like, shut up. But yeah, they were talking about how I was yelling at him. I'm gonna continue to yell at him. And then they want to talk about how my friend popped his butt. And what if he did? Listen, we can agree to disagree, okay? If I am around a man and he could be my friend, my boyfriend, my husband, my boo thing.
She said, y'all want to talk about how my friend popped his butt. I got a little bit distracted, but I just want to just rewind it back just a few seconds. Where is it at? Okay.
Disagree, okay? If I am around a man,
oh, wait a minute.
He could be my friend, my boyfriend, my husband, my boo thing, my sticky link, my.
Here we go.
I'm gonna continue to yell at him. And then they want to talk about how my friend popped his butt. And what if he did? Listen, we can agree to disagree, okay? If I am around a man and he could be my friend, my boyfriend, my husband, my boo thing, my sneaky link, my. Stop. You don't give me that dollar. Give me the dollar right now. That's dirty. Give me the dollar. You rubbing it on your feet. I don't know why. Where the hell did you even get that dollar? Bring it to mommy right now. Bring it to mommy right now. Now you lost the dollar. Give it to me.
So right then and there, she basically just said that it's perfectly fine for any man to just go ahead and pop her son if they feel like the son is getting out of line. And I completely disagree. I don't understand what gives your boyfriend, sneaky link, friends with benefits, friend, what gives these men the authority or the ability to be able to put their hands on your children? There's no reasonable explanation for it. They're not that child's father. And also they haven't even been around, specifically this man that she had on her channel recently has not been around long enough to have that type of relationship with the child. They cannot just come right in from the rip and just start laying hands on the kids because they don't like how the kids are acting. And that says a lot about Olivia as a mother. I don't know any other mom that would be perfectly okay. You just now introducing this man to your kids. He's over your house for a few days and he could just go slap the shit out of your son because your son is making too much noise while he's playing the game. Who does that? Like, where do they do that at? Okay, girl. Okay.
He's talking about he want to go to the dollar store. If I see fit, I don't care. Basically, I don't give a shit who it is. If there's a man around, I could be at the grocery store, okay? And AJ is acting out. And if a man wants to step in, hey, homie, chill out. Listen to your mama. And AJ has shoes. Okay. Boys need men. The fuck?
So, okay, so you could be at the grocery store and a stranger that's a man is allowed to step in and discipline your child. Now, is it okay for women to go ahead and step in because they feel like you don't know what you're doing? I bet if it was a woman that came in there and did that to her child, it would be a problem. But because it's a man and because she's desperate for any man to come in and save the day and deal with her, it's acceptable for men to go ahead and discipline her children. But let Jen be over her house and slap the shit out of AJ. It's going to be a problem. I just don't think, I'm not understanding her point of view. So any man, it's not even just limited to the men that deal with you. Any man in the grocery store could just come and raise their voice at your child because your child is misbehaving. That says a lot about her. It's like you're very weak. You can't tame your own children. Now, I do understand that children tend to act out with the mothers because we are the soft, nurturing parent, okay? But at the end of the day, even with being the nurturing parent, you should still be able to have some sort of control over your children. And it should not take for strangers or just every man that you bring around they shouldn't be the person that's disciplining your child. I only agree with a man disciplining your child if that's the man that you plan to be with for the long haul. And in this case, that's not the case for this man that she has over there. Olivia is unsure herself whether or not she wants to continue to be with this man. Okay, because he's not giving her enough wood. Okay, so he hasn't been around long enough. Okay, she says she met him off a dating app, talked to him for a few hours. The following day he came over there and he had already met her kids, obviously, because she never has any assistance with the children. Okay. And so now he has the ability and the right to slap your kids or pluck your kids or pinch your kids or yell at your kids just because he's around. And like I said, and even if you are planning to be serious with a man, I do think that there are levels to discipline. I don't believe in men just going around just putting their hands on the kids. They can definitely check the child verbally. But I don't know how I feel about another man just coming out just slapping my child. Like I'm not, no. But I'm going to read what y'all have to say in the comments so far. Hey, Shonda. Happy Saturday to you too. Moody D, you said every video I have seen of her, she has on a new wig, but her kids walking around looking crazy. Isn't that something? Now, she did just go out and get AJ some new clothes. Now, it wasn't much that she got for Kalani, but I don't know. If she put as much effort into Kalani's hair as she does with her own, maybe Kalani would not be having some patches missing. Okay, it's a beautiful baby, a very beautiful baby, but she just does not put that much effort into her. I don't know why. Everyday life, you said Olivia doesn't have a social life and she doesn't believe that the kids should either the Web3 are booked and busy. Yes, and the other two could never be on the same type of schedule as the Web3. That's for sure. Renee J, oh, you talking the nosy neighbor, you said it's almost like she wants to lose the kids. Yeah, I mean, like, why are you saying this? Like, do you really feel in your heart that this is appropriate to say? And this is appropriate to be happening? Like, she literally has it on camera where you can hear or see her giving the man the approval to go ahead and slap her kids, and he did it. I don't know what she's looking for to happen, but that's completely out of line. Regina Jackson, you said just because you're scared to go outside doesn't mean you can't walk those children around the block. That's why they stay sick. They never go outside. Right. Melted Dark Chocolate, you said Olivia must have forgot that she said she doesn't beat her children. Magically, she does. If she keeps up with this mindset, her kids will eventually beat her. Not the kids gonna beat her, but she definitely did say that's a lie because she threatens to pop AJ all the time. She does. Teresa, you said she sounds ridiculous. This boy is 3 live, get it together. Exactly. I just don't understand it. EJ, you said she will set the man up. If he pisses her off, she will call the police and say he's hitting her son. Wow. You know what? I don't put that past her. I just don't. Everyday Life, you said this is the same chick that called CPS on Gerard and lied saying he beat Robin. That's true. You're absolutely right. Leo, you said that's how you know she is crazy. She would always say she would never be her kids, even as of recently. Yeah, well, we all know that's a lie, okay? It's clear she beats her kids. She says it all the time. She's constantly threatening to pop AJ. I don't know if I've heard her say that to Kalani yet, but AJ, she definitely threatens him with that. But anyway, you guys, let's continue.
That's a whole nother thing. You should
Also, we have 105 people watching and only 34 likes. Could you guys please do me a favor and hit that like button?
This is on this internet. AJ, get out of my face. Get out of my face. Don't touch my coffee.
Hey, Banana Muffin. Hey, Coco Madness.
That's what the men in my church do. Period. Period. You don't have to be your man, your husband. If a man sees your son acting a fool and he gathers him, that's what a man is supposed to do.
A man, no. Okay, so a man gathering your child, meaning if a man sees your child is misbehaving, I think that it's appropriate for a man to step in and have a conversation with your child. Okay, it's about the way you do it, but no man should be able to just come in and just pop your child. Putting your hands, a man popping your child and just simply talking to your child are two different things. And then also, I don't think a man should be able to just pop in and curse the child out. That's not appropriate either. It's all about the way you do things. And you can get your point across to a child without screaming, hollering, cursing, and doing all that. A man can do that. They don't have to put their hands on them or curse at the child. But I guess, I don't know. She really thinks that this is okay. That's the crazy part to me.
How are we not on the same page with that? Oh my God, but it's not his dad. Well, bitch, his dad is a punk ass bitch. Okay? And he's not around. So guess what? AJ gonna have a lot of people who look out for him. Okay? Clock that T. Thank you. And 100%. As long as it's respectful. 100,000%. 100,000%. You think I'm gonna let somebody do nothing crazy to my baby? No. But shit, in that moment, he did exactly what he needed to do. And I thanked him. A pop going like this, a pop, not even like a pop like that, like a nudge. Girl, suck it. Take your sensitive ass on.
It sounded like it was a lot more than a nudge, okay? Girl, bye. That wasn't just no nudge. He slapped your son, and you were perfectly fine with it. And to say, you just sat here and said you thanked him for popping your son, like you don't have the ability to handle that on your own. Okay.
Somewhere. Sit your ass on this table right here. You know you don't sit on the.
It was like some unhinged teenage boy or some like preteen or because they kids start to get besides themselves. No, I actually couldn't understand it then. But all I'm saying is, the older they get, sometimes they get a little bit more out of hand. So I can understand if possibly a man that you're dealing with or have been dealing with for a long period of time felt the need to step in and intervene. Okay. I could understand that. But we're talking about a 3-year-old baby, a 3-year-old boy. We're talking about a 1-year-old girl. We're not talking about children who are over the age of 7 or 8 that are just out of control. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about babies. And for you to sit here and think that it's okay for a man to pop your babies, because not only did he hit AJ, he also hit Kalani. I just feel like that speaks volumes about her character as a mother. And people already give her enough hell as it is. But she just adds more on. Just keeps adding and adding and adding and just makes herself look worse and worse and worse. Like, it makes no sense.
Sit on the table right now. Sit at the table right now. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Have a
Steve.
nice day. Thank you. You better listen, okay? I tell you this every single day. Ow. You want water? Ow. Okay, what's the water? Ow. How? Ow. Did you hurt yourself? Be careful, okay? And don't get up until you're done eating. What's going on? Did the teacher at daycare hit the kids? No way. Girl.
So let me just see what your comments say real quick. Teresa, you said all I can do is shake my head at the stuff that comes out of her mouth. Yeah, child, me too. Banana Muffin, you said, okay, let's see her let him do that to Christian then. Right. Now. Let Christian go home to Gerard and say that Liv's new boo slapped the shit out of him because he was acting up. Let's see if that's okay. I don't even think Liv would allow it. I don't think Liv would allow that. Just because she knows that it's going to be a problem. See, this is first of all, I don't even know if Zolo is aware of this, but I guess he doesn't care because he's never even met the child. But I just feel like it would definitely be a whole completely different situation if it was Christian. Okay. Rose, you said love talking to AJ. He understands no way a strange person will do that. Everyday life, you said she's too stupid to realize how problematic it is for him to even feel comfortable putting his hands on them. Exactly. Why does he feel like it's appropriate? I'm quite sure if the roles were reversed and he had Olivia around his children, and if his child was getting out of line, he would not be okay with Olivia putting her hands on his children. And if he is okay with that, it's something wrong with him. Okay? But the fact that he's comfortable to put his hands on somebody else's child like that, who he doesn't have any sort of a bond with, who he hasn't even known this child 6 months to a year, and he thinks it's okay to do that. That says a lot about him too. 80%, you said, if Liv doesn't make AJ listen, what right does a stranger bay have? Exactly. Steve, you said in a 5-day relationship. Exactly. That's my whole thing. This man doesn't have any sort of a relationship with these kids, no sort of bond, nothing. He just came in off rip, physically disciplining the kids because they too loud while he's screaming on his game. It's absolutely crazy. Banana Muffin, you said AJ also acts up because she is always on her phone. When he gets home from school, she should be winding down with him and shouldn't go live till the kids are asleep. I agree. She can go live before he gets home and then give him some time. Okay? And go live again when they go to sleep. But I don't know. That's not a priority for Liv. Teresa, you said a real man would never even entertain Olivia. And honestly, AJ is off the hook. And I don't think anybody can deal with him. So they would be out the door. AJ does appear to be a lot to deal with. But at the end of the day, he's a 3-year-old boy. And I think that AJ lacks discipline because his mother doesn't pay any attention to him. So Olivia really needs to pay more attention to him and constantly redirect his behavior. I don't know. I just feel like in any scenario, in any case, it should not be okay for a random strange man that she's sleeping with all of a sudden to be able to slap her kids. Rose, you said Liv said going to break up with this bae, but wants to do it nice. So she said she's going to break up with him. She don't know what she want to do. 1 minute she doesn't want him. The next minute she's everything he could have asked. He's everything she could have asked for. So I don't know. I don't know. Born a Honey, you said if she would get her ass off live all the time and interact with AJ, she could turn a lot of this around, and he is treated differently than baby girl, and he feels it. That's true. He definitely is. It's definitely a difference in the way that she speaks to him versus how she speaks to Kalani, for sure. Steve, you said it also speaks volumes about Xbox Bay common sense. That's true. I agree. Let's continue.
I would have went. No. No, we're talking about my friends. Okay, we'll come over here and get some water. Here you go. Okay, chew it up and then drink the water. No. Told them to listen to me. Okay, well that's cool. I personally, I wouldn't hit nobody else's kid. Like I would reprimand somebody else's kid, but I wouldn't hit nobody else's kid. Well, actually, hold on. No, maybe I would if my man had a son, but I feel like he would get his own son together. That's different.
So my question is, if you feel uncomfortable putting your hands on somebody else's children, then why do you think it's appropriate for just anybody to just put their hands on yours? She wouldn't hit nobody else's kids because she would be concerned. She would be worried about how their mother would react. But I guess she thinks it's perfectly fine for a man to hit AJ and Kalani because they don't have fathers anyway. She said it's okay, so it's fine. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know. That's just the weirdest thing. You wouldn't put your hands on anybody else's children, but you would allow anybody to physically discipline your own. Wow.
Okay, here you go. Go sit down. Get your water off the floor and hand it to me. It doesn't go on the floor. Get both those waters. Now, if my man had a daughter, girls are different. What do you want? A bar? Give me your water off the floor. It doesn't go on the floor. Girls are different. But even so, it's even different dynamics. Like, I'm sure the mama would be in her life. You know, her mama can get her together. I don't step on no female toes. Like, I'm not into that. That doesn't get me off, you know? That doesn't,
Sensitive skin?
Yeah, it's just not making sense no matter how she tries to spin it. Makes absolutely no sense.
Trying to take a mama's. Oh my God, hush! All you want to do is whine, girl. Do you want some? I don't know what you want. What do you want?
She just said she said more than likely the mother would be in those children's lives, so she wouldn't want to step on the mother's toes. So that just leads me to believe that she thinks that it's appropriate because their fathers aren't present. They're not going to do anything about it. So it's okay. I'm not understanding her like I'm not getting it. Olivia, I don't know.
You're tired. You want a baba? Yes? Lord Jesus. AJ, stop doing that with your water. Are you spilling your water? Don't spill it. Yeah, AJ doesn't even have school today. AJ don't have school today, tomorrow, Sunday, or motherfucking Monday, bitch. Lord save my soul. Leave Kalani alone. He shouldn't be disciplining.
That's a good point. Hold on. Brittany's life, you said Liv knew this man 5 days and he could discipline AJ, but Nisha can't discipline the Web3. She's slow. Exactly. Let those kids come back and say Nisha's over there popping up. All hell's going to break loose. She's going to be on the internet screaming, hollering, calling her all types of names. You know, she's such a bad person. She got to get her kids away from those people, all the things. She's going to be doing all that. But yet she has random men over here putting their hands on her babies. And Nisha has a relationship with the Web3. Nisha is actually actively raising the Web3. But she would find it would be an issue with that. But if she sees nothing wrong with this, isn't that something? That's crazy. Rose, you said saw her live with the Web Kids and the game plays 10 p.m. and Sky is and Kai is still up. Yeah, I know. I'm confused about why she waited so late to take those kids out. They must have just got there. They probably pulled up at 8:00, 8:30. Okay, because in those places, I think you only get about 2 hours Yeah, you get like 2 hours to jump or whatever. So more than likely, she pulled up around 8 o'clock, 8:30. Okay, and they ain't getting out of there until it closes. That's interesting because, but you know, she doesn't do shit all day. She waits to the very last minute to be productive. Um, Brittany, oh wait, I read that. Steve, you said those kids have zero boundaries, zero routines, zero stability, zero structure, and no parents. Just a wannabe 15-year-old content creator. I agree. A banana muffin, you said Kalani never sees sunlight like a damn vampire. She just wants to keep her porcelain. Yeah, like I said, those kids should be able to go out and enjoy life. The most that they have been outside was over the summer when she did that whole fake homeless and pregnant situation. But outside of that, those kids don't get to go out and do anything at all, and it's very sad. Um, let's see. Kyra J, you said backwards as hell because if that's the case, she isn't involved in those two lives, and that's why she believes some random man can intervene. um, sorry y'all, I gotta get comfortable. Rose, you said what 1 year old is up at 10 p.m. Child, her kids don't have no routine. You know, they stay up all hours of the night. She wants them to sleep all day, be up all night. Okay. Banana Muffin, you said, what a coincidence that AJ doesn't have school when she finally picks up the webs. Right. Yeah, that's interesting. Essie Johnson, you said Kalani wants to go to the doctor. She doesn't feel good. That's what she wants. I agree. She definitely needs a trip to the doctors, and I'm quite sure she's ready for it as well. Um, Rose, you said if Liv has Robin back hits, wait, if Liv has Robin back hits, then why didn't she call police ASAP? Mocha Madness, you said she comes on here all day, every day, and plays in her makeup and hair, but doesn't bother to comb and brush their hair or bathe them. They look like ragamuffins. Yeah, I really try to stay off of talking about people's, or saying too much about people's kids. But I actually did just notice because the baby walked past in the background. The baby's hair is definitely falling out. It is very patchy, and you see how Olivia looks in this video. She's all dressed. She got her makeup on, her hair done. I just wish she put the same amount of effort into her children. Okay, I mean AJ gets haircuts, but Kalani, she needs whatever she's doing is not enough. She obviously needs a good moisturizer, maybe a satin baby bonnet or something for when she goes to sleep because I don't understand how the hair is coming out at the top and on the side. Normally, with certain kids, it's the back of the hair that tends to fall out, but that's when they're babies and they can't sit up, so they're constantly rubbing their hair on everything because they're laying down constantly. Kalani is up running around. There's no reason for her to be missing hair. Okay, it's no reason. Um, Regina, you said she don't step on female toes, but she stay on Nisha. I guess she stay on Nisha because those are her kids that Nisha's around. With another female, she can't really step on their toes because those are their children. And she don't know. She don't know how to listen. Everybody don't play about their kids. Okay. Moody D, you said crazy. She had to be homeless in order for her kids to touch grass. Right. It's a mess. Cupcake, you said Liv won't take the children out because she's afraid someone will put the paws on her. She knows she has enemies. Mm, that could be the case. Let's continue.
Son? My son? Oh, no. I say what happens with my son. Thank you. Now you're blocked. Don't ever mention a bum unless I do. Thank you. I can mention a bum. You can't. Thank you. He's adorable. AJ? Oh, yeah, he's cute. Cute as a button, honey.
Y'all, we got 164 people in here. Can we at least get to 100 likes, please? Go ahead and hit that like button.
Cuter they are, though. I'm just joking. Somebody said I look Mexican. I know. I was about to say that when I first started my life. Don't I look like Maria? I look like my name could be Maria. It's the hairstyle. Okay, then go get your mama then. He got a lot, girl. I know he got a lot of days out of school. Rest, like I'm telling you, pray for me. It's gonna be a lot of screaming. Look, if you get triggered, because maybe your mama used to scream at you and beat your ass or something. I don't know. Who knows? But just unsubscribe right now and don't come back, because in the next couple days there'll be a lot of screaming. I'm just letting you guys know. I guess I'm classified as a bad mom because I yell at my kids. So, I'll take that. Girl, honestly,
The yelling isn't really the biggest thing. The fact that you bring random men around your children and you think that's appropriate and you allow them to lay up in the bed with you and your children, the fact that you allow these random men to slap your kids or pluck your kids or pinch your kids, to discipline them, just because they're laying on top of you, that means that they have the authority to go ahead and put their hands on your children. The fact that you abandoned your kids the entire summer when you had the opportunity to spend the summer with them and make memories, but you chose to go and do a pregnant and homeless scam. All the things. I could go on and on and on to list all of the other reasons that she is viewed as a bad mom. But it definitely is not because you yell. It's not that.
embrace so much on social media. Why not embrace the bad mom? Who gives a fuck? Once again, AJ, stop. At the end of the day, it's unhappy, middle-aged, fat, single women who are judging me anyway.
First of all, you're unhappy with your life, which is why you're constantly seeking male validation, because outside of men throwing their dick in you, you have nothing else going on. You have nothing else going on but your drama on YouTube and men. So you're very unhappy with your life and your circumstances. Okay. And you are 35. So you're getting up there and you were just big as a fucking whale. Okay. You just lost the weight. I don't understand. Like, girl, all of that has nothing to do with anything.
Or unhappy, miserable married women. Okay, excuse me. Get out. Let's go. Come on.
They told us. I don't know. I just don't really understand this lady. I never will. I just can't get with it. I can't. Mm-mm.
Ooh, this coffee's gonna kick in. Okay, come on. Ooh, we finna go to TikTok. I'm gonna dance. Come on, girl. Come on. Let's go. Ooh. Make sure you're not eating another bar. I'm gonna eat sausages.
I'm gonna speed it up, y'all.
Okay. Get out of my face. Okay. But if you are fat and out of shape, don't you dare come in here and talk to me crazy, bitch. And most of you hoes are. The ones who talk shit. You know what I mean? They are. Like, oh, Rochelle, thank you, baby. Yeah. They're very disrespectful, right, girl? I just don't understand why it matters if he was disabled. Say he had a shit bag, like some of you bitches be fucking on. Niggas with shit bags. If he had a shit bag, that's okay, because you bitches do it. I would never. I'll never get over that. A bitch fucking a nigga with a colostomy bag. Bitch, how desperate can you be? There was no other dick in town.
Well, who's doing that? I'm confused.
That's insane. That should be studied. That is a different type of blow. What if the bag pops? How does... Ew. Oh my God. Let me stop. Anyway. Yeah, ain't nothing disabled about him, baby. Okay. Yeah. That is so wrong and horrible for you to even say. Y'all crazy?
Yo, this live is 4 hours and 49 minutes, so we're definitely going to be speeding it up. The main part that I really wanted to react to was her definitely confirming that she feels like it's perfectly fine and appropriate for men to just put their hands on her kids. But now that we've gotten past that, we're going to be speeding through this live, okay?
I love New York, and I ain't never even been. I love you. When I'm there, you dusties, steer clear of me. Don't come outside.
Okay, so you said, okay, so wait a minute. You said she's talking about a reactor. A reactor's boyfriend got shot, and he had that. Well, here's the thing: was the reactor with the man before he had the colostomy bag? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, if she was with him before he got shot and he had to get a colostomy bag, I mean, it makes perfect sense. Even still, you choose to deal with whoever you deal with. I don't really care about the whole disabled thing. If the man is disabled or whatever the case may be, like I don't give a damn. Olivia's claiming that she's with a disabled veteran. I don't know how true that is, but that's not my main concern when it comes to the man. And I don't really give a damn if somebody else is dealing with a man who has a colostomy bag. It could be various reasons as to why they're choosing to deal with somebody who has that. I'm quite sure the relationship didn't start off that way. And even if it did, somebody for everybody, okay?
Definitely don't. Hush. Definitely don't bring your man outside. Okay. You and your dusty dude stay in the house while I'm outside. And I'll only be there for like a good week, you know? And then you can go back outside with your dusty ass, okay? I'm gonna smack you.
So AJ, she keeps saying dusty ass, and AJ's over there repeating her saying the curse words. Like he's actively repeating everything that she's saying. This is crazy.
Did you know what you're doing? Ooh, I can't stand him. I like to stand him. He's so gorgeous. Look at my son. He's so gorgeous. Ew. Okay, don't hurt yourself. Oh my god. Play with your cars. Oh my god. Leave me alone. You be tormenting me. Leave me alone. I can't handle it, you guys. Cheaper off the TikTok shop than like at Walmart. Look at what the TikTok shop is like. Why the money? It's the money.
AJ be getting on her goddamn nerves, y'all.
He's not bad. He just wants to play, and I'm ignoring him. You know him. Okay, girl. Thank you, Dr. Phil. I can't talk about. I say he's bad. If I say he's bad, then he's bad. He's bad. Yeah, you are bad. Nobody taught him that. I don't know where he's getting that from. You don't know where he gets that from. You don't know where he gets that from. Thank you, Dr. Phil, Penny. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you, baby. Okay, go in the house. Go in the house. I need a break. I need 5 minutes. Go in the house. Then, are you going to stop? Okay, you just stay out here. The hell?
So since she has a little patio or something, right? Why can't she get AJ some chalk? Maybe he would be occupied outside drawing little pictures on the pavement or something. Why not get him some bubbles that he can blow when he's outside on the little patio? Why not, where's his coloring books? Where's his little workbooks? Like, what does AJ have to do? This is why he acts the way he acts, because he doesn't have anything constructive to do. And she's very annoyed by this, but he's literally just a 3-year-old boy. Okay, he's probably tired, ready for a nap or something, and she's so pissed off. Like, he could be doing so many other things, but he's just sitting out there watching her talk to the phone and smoke a cigarette. He has nothing else to do. That's why he's repeating everything that she's saying. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what's wrong with her or what she don't understand.
Ooh. Just a little bit of peace and quiet. Just a little bit. You love this? AJ, I will gather you, son. So stop. I'm not playing with you. Stop. I'm not playing with you. Stop. This is the real life reincarnation of Dennis the Menace. How much would check with? Go ahead. Say it. No, you didn't say it right. No. Yeah, he's tired. He's very tired. He needs to go to bed. Oh no, that's a mosquito.
It's her fake smiling when you know that she's literally pissed off because he will not stop copying her.
I'm not doing that. Get away from me. Oh. Mommy, I built my tree. Yeah? Yeah, look at the plan. Look at the wood. Ow! I was playing before. I wasn't there. Yes, I got my kids. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm paying attention to him over here.
I was treated for my moderate to severe
Oh
frown lines.
so many ads as usual.
Yeah. New color coming soon. What is this? Ooh, so many beautiful emails from you guys. And one of the emails I got today was, or yesterday, a lady wrote me and she was like, she had gone through pretty much the same stuff that I'm going through. And she said, Liv, the best thing for you to do is always provide a safe place for them and be there for them. Be there for them emotionally. And I was like, yeah, for sure. That's why I'm stuck in fucking Bohogan, Texas for the foreseeable future. Unless a miracle happens and God sends a semi-truck on a warm, sunny day down the street where a man might or not might be walking across the street.
Let me read your comments real quick because she's just rambling. Butterfly Antics, you say AJ always tells us what she does to him. He's very intelligent. He knows by telling it can expose his evil mother. She stays hitting on him and neglecting him. Unfit. Wow. Renee, not her face is big. Banana Muffin, you said she gives them naps all hours of the day. Yes, she does. Rose, you said web kids sat in an apartment. Now they do activities. Same boring life with Liv the mother. Everyday life, you said she's not a fun mom. And if she had sense, she could have used her channel to get sponsored for the kids. She could have. She definitely could have. But that's not her main focus. Olivia wants the drama. Olivia wants to have different men rotating on her channel. That's what she cares about. Okay. Banana Muffin, you said she doesn't want to confirm that Kalani has asthma because then she will have to commit to giving her breathing treatments. Right. And then people are going to be on her ass about smoking in her little office area. But she smokes all over the damn house. She smokes in the living room too. Okay. Renee, you said somebody told her she looks like Gina from Martin the other day. Oh my goodness. Banana Muffin, you said she's too lazy to give her breathing treatments. And if Kalani keeps coughing, she knows we would ask about the breathing treatments. She doesn't want a solution because that's work for her. Sounds about right. Regina Jackson, you said she talks about people's looks. So if we really want to talk about looks, I mean Zolo, Brandon, this new one, and of course you Liv, right? I don't like the looks. How people look has what to do with anything. Steve, you said she watches the reactors because she is smoking outside instead of inside. Oh, Does she? Marley Jean, you said if she can deny that baby has a bald spot, when we can all clearly see it on video, she would definitely lie about them not needing to see a doctor. True. True. Teresa, you said because Liv thinks that at his age, he is supposed to be able to take care of himself and entertain himself. I'm dealing with this with my niece and her twins. It makes no sense at all. Yeah, I mean, he's a 3-year-old. He cannot possibly entertain himself. He has no sense of direction or what to do next, which is why he runs around constantly just doing anything um, that pops into his mind. That's why it's her job to redirect him. Everyday life, you said, are you talking to Renee? Kimberly Williams, you said, but this is what happens when you keep bringing babies into broken homes with no father around. That's true. That's true. And guys, this is what she signed up for. This is what she wanted. She said she knew that she was going to have to do this all by her lonesome. And she was fine with that. But yet she's willing to take any stray man in, right? Just so that he can help her discipline her kids. Like I don't understand it.
Trade and not paying attention. Wouldn't that be lovely? Good morning, Tiff. Good morning, baby.
Okay.
How are you doing? Patricia said pray. Every day, honey. Every day.
Okay.
Shoot, I'm a prayer warrior at this point. Hi, Tamika. Ink. No, don't go in there, AJ. The minivan is on the counter. I mean, the minivan. I think I'm tired. AJ. No, that's not the right one. The one that one area. It's like the mom area, the grown-up area up there, and the kids are back there. It's so spacious, and I want the space, and I want the space. I want the space. I want to feel like I'm always driving, and I'm always driving in a I don't know, in like a spacious ass, roomy ass. I don't know. I just want to feel that. So yeah, we're gonna do that first. Now, as the years go by, or however money comes and goes, whatever I can figure out, I'll go get me a little room. But right now, it's about the babies, their comfortability, reliability, the safest choice, and yeah, we're just gonna go that way. Yeah, and good for travels. A lot of the but she was saying they have newer styles minivans that look. Yeah, I've seen those. I really like the one that I like.
You know, she's talking about minivans. I'm confused. I'm gonna read a couple more comments and then I'm gonna speed it up to the middle. Okay, because we got to get through it. I don't have time to listen to her ramble about things that are never going to happen. Okay. Essie Johnson, you said she kept having babies by different men because eventually she thought she would find one that would take care of her the rest of her life. Yeah, well, how did that work out? Didn't work out at all. Okay. Everyday life, you said this is equivalent to a woman going to a sperm bank just to complain about raising kids on her own. That's true. That's what this is given for sure. Renee, you said she prays to the devil. Someone's nobody, you said she was talking about doing Bible study, but she clearly has no fear of God, not even a little. That's true. She doesn't. She doesn't. But she constantly talks about various things that she's going to do, and she never does it. She never does it. Olivia doesn't even study the Bible on her own. I wonder if she even has the fucking Bible app on her phone. Like, I doubt it. Virginia, you said when Liv was pregnant with Kai, she was sniffing fabric softener, finger polish remover, so no wonder that baby is sick. She had Robin doing the same thing. Robin told on her. Wow. That's strange. Steve, you said, I'm out, y'all. She gets tiresome. Enjoy your evening. All right. Bye, Steve. See you next time. Rose, you said January 1st, lazy butts, no food stamps, unless 25-hour work. Students or community service flushing out the lazy ones. Okay. Anyway, let's get through this.
Most that I've seen is the Honda Odyssey. It's a Honda. Your money, because you're taking stress off of me. So it leads me to be more soft and feminine and jokey and soft, and vodka sauce is similar to pink sauce to me, which is kind of a mix of Alfredo. Oh, vodka sauce. Okay, I'm gonna get it. Is it kind of sweet? Did I ask you that already? Looks isn't everything. Sex isn't everything. And when you give it up too soon, men lose interest. Wrong. Actually, that's not true at all. Every single man that I've given it up too soon becomes hooked on me.
Well, hold on. She said every single man that she gives it up to soon is hooked on her. Well, then where are the men? Where are the men that are hooked on her, that she's been giving it up to immediately? It doesn't appear that any of them stick around. It doesn't appear that any of them want to be there. Will they come back for more cheeks? Yes, they will. But that's why they want your children to be asleep before they come over. They have no interest in being with you long term. They may continue to keep screwing you because you are easy and they have the access to your body, which they shouldn't have. But they're not staying. They're not staying. You're just a good time. That's it. So I don't advise that you give men the box early. It's just not smart. Everybody does it. First of all, you have to thoroughly vet the man to even determine whether or not you truly feel like he is worthy of being inside of you. See, Olivia does not feel like her body is valuable, because if she did, she would not behave the way that she does. So, but let's continue.
Instantly. Instant fucking leave. That's why I never understood that mindset. Now, it's okay to have that mindset because I'm going to say the same shit to my daughters so they're not out here willy-nilly with it, okay? I feel like more than anything, women say that who are not very attractive. I'm sorry to say that, because maybe a man will, or you don't have good, or, you're just being cautious or whatever the case may be, but
exactly. Women are being cautious, like you should be. Being cautious so that you don't wind up having random men's babies. Like, what? It has nothing to do with whether or not you're attractive, whether or not you have a good, your coochie's good. It has nothing to do with anything. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of the times, once a man gets what he originally wanted in the first place, which was the box, he has no reason to continue to get to know you on a deeper level. That's what your relationship will remain as, a sexual relationship. The likelihood of it going further is very, very slim. They don't have any desire to get to know all of you because they've already had the most intimate and valuable part of you. They've already been inside of you. Like, I don't understand. Why are you not cautious? I mean, it's more things that can happen than just having a baby. You can catch an STD or, a long-term disease, or I just like, not her sitting here trying to say it's okay to give the box up soon. I'm confused. Teresa, you said, girl, your last two kids truly don't have a father, and to have two men that have never met their kids, it's crazy, but yet she be popping it. Exactly. Renee, you said her mindset is messed up. I agree. Baji, you said, girl, gone. This child, yes. Renee, you said she's going to end up with something. Yeah, she probably is. Okay, she probably already had some green leakage a few times. Okay. Regina Jackson, you said some people you just can't help, but what she said about Gerard and an MC truck, and she's laughing. How do you do that? Wishing on him is evil. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, let's continue. Oh shit, I have it muted.
And to other people. So when you guys say looks are not important, that's not true either, because looks are important. Your partner has to find you attractive. Whatever you look like. You can look like anything to me, but if your partner finds you to be the sexiest thing walking, baby, you're good. You know what I mean? So looks are important. Stop spreading that.
That's not true. If you're even if the man finds you to be the sexiest thing walking, that still will not prevent you from being left. I've seen men leave bad bitches for average ones. I've seen it, and it has nothing. It doesn't. It has. They don't. They could care less. They've already had you. So what you look like is not important. How do you carry yourself as a woman? Can they see you being the mother to their children? What does the long term look like dealing with a woman like you? You might be beautiful on the outside, but what else is there to you? What value can you add to their life? If all you have is coochie, then you will be left in the dust. Like, okay.
That lie and stop spreading the lie of if you give it up too soon, he'll lose interest because it's not true. Bitch. It's not true. Girl, it's not true at all. It's not true. Never has been. Oh no, I do all that myself. But many men are leaving women now. If you see if you see internet on the internet, many men are leaving women. That's because they don't believe in. Those men don't believe in being dedicated to one person. You know, that's another thing our generation doesn't know how to do. Kai, you mentioned on one of your lives that you're going to start Bible study. I think that's a great idea. Will you do a video on when you will start? Yes, baby. My book was delivered yesterday and it's in my mailbox. I have to go get it. But yes, I will.
It's so weird. So contradicting. You want to do videos about Bible study, but you're encouraging women to give the coochie up early. You want to do videos about Bible study, but you're on here complaining about how the man that you just met is not giving you enough penis. You want to do Bible study, but you just met a man on the app and brought him around your kids, and you think it's cool for him to slap the shit out of your kids. You want to do Bible study. I don't know. That's interesting to me. Okay.
I want to start on Monday. Soon all men will walk away. Men are done approaching. Ew! Josh, just that. I can't believe men have the balls. Do you guys have balls anymore? Are the balls still there? Can we ball check? Because men, wait a minute. What did he say? Because this is the bullshit that I be saying that my generation be saying. You guys just be saying anything. And how do you guys not have enough pride as a man to say the things that you say? Soon, all men will walk away. Men are done approaching women. Okay, so you're going to all turn gay? You guys going to go for the D or what? We're going to be playing for the same team? Is that what it's giving? Because that's what it gave. You guys just want to be sissies. You guys just want to be pillow princesses. Is that what they call them? Y'all want y'all.
Whoa, the ads are just coming, aren't they?
Saying that statement because I do need a man. I think every woman needs a man, just like every man needs a woman, honey. You hurt your foot? Be careful. So I think women that say I don't need a man will believe her. Leave her alone. If she don't need you, men like to feel like they're needed. Real men like to feel like they're needed. Punk ass bitch men don't. They wanna need you. Okay, because they're so bewildered. But a real man wants to feel needed. So ladies, we're fucking ourselves over when we go straight into it with I don't need a man. I don't need shit from a man. Like, girl, what? Don't say that. No, don't say that.
Oh my gosh, no, I can't.
I don't. Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. I'm trying to go down. My 22-year-old works and pays bills. I think it's important to what type of father he is. I would honestly say, ladies, don't ever get married. And I know that goes against God. I'm not trying to go against God or nothing like that. But marriage is such. Oof, you guys are not gonna like me.
Listen to her advice. Listen to her advice. Give the coochie up as soon as possible and never get married. Don't get married. Like, who is listening to her? Who? I'm just confused. Shonda, you said I'm cooking, crying, and giving all praises to God. My granddaughter, I guess she's saying my granddaughter just turned 12. Is about to start a university school full scholarship. She keeps saying I don't understand the big deal. Wow. Well, congratulations to your granddaughter. Okay. Baji, you said I know her kids are sick of her talking to the air because the hand ain't listening. Mocha Madness, you said, so why is she lonely now? Every random she's brought home has left her. They got what they wanted and then left and never returned. Then she comes on here saying she didn't want them no more. Exactly. Exactly. But let her tell it, every man she's ever laid down with is obsessed and they will never stop bothering her. But yet her baby daddies are off doing their own fucking thing with completely different women and not worried about her. Okay, but she's the prize. Right? Banana Muffin, you said I'm not trying to go against God, but don't get married. Exactly. She has no, I don't, but her doing a Bible study and this is the way she thinks, it makes no sense. She's just a big ass contradiction. It's disgusting. Cupcake, you said her behavior towards her children is so egregious because she has no time for children in her life. Being a mother is bothersome to her. I agree. Someone's nobody said I would never get married. It's a scam. I'm just celibate as a man. Okay. I mean, everybody has free will to do what they want to do. I just think that it's weird for a woman to be. She wants to do Bible study, but she's also promoting having sex immediately and never ever getting married, and it just contradicts the way the Bible tells you that you should be living your life. Makes no sense.
Marriage is such a scam. It is. And let me tell you guys something. When you get married to a man, you're giving him equal rights to your children. I don't want you guys to ever trust men.
No. It's not just when you get married, you're giving him equal rights to your children. It's when you lay down with that man and you create the child with them. They will have equal rights to the children. That's what it is. It has nothing to do with just getting married. That if that's their child, they have equal rights, which is why. And I've said this to you guys before, which is why if you have a baby by a man and you two are not married and you've never went down to the courthouse to establish custody, right? If that's never been established, if the man chooses to take the baby and run off, there will not be much that you can do about it if he is the father of that child. There won't be much that you can do about it because he's the father, and as the father, he has equal rights. If there is no custody established through the courts, there is nothing you can do. It doesn't have anything to do with whether or not you're married to that man or not. If you have a baby with him, his name is on the birth certificate. Right then and there, he has equal rights to the child. But she's so fucking retarded, she doesn't know that. Child, I can't.
And with your children. They are not trustworthy until you've been through fucking hell and back, until that man has showed you that he doesn't have a disloyal bone in his body. Do not marry him. Fuck the traditional way. Let's get married and then have kids. And God forbid, if something goes wrong and you get a divorce, you're going to be fighting tooth and fucking nail to keep your kids. Now, granted, a lot of women, if you do it the right way and you get lawyers, you spend a fuck ton of money for the whole divorce situation, most women do get their kids. But nowadays, the system is so fucking corrupt and broken, they want to fuck up the kids.
I can't even listen to this anymore. I can't.
Even Joey, like I'm not.
I can't even listen to this anymore because Olivia has went through this and she's been going through what she's going through for years, and she has no knowledge of the way things work, and it's irritating to constantly hear her speak on something that she doesn't even understand. She doesn't even know.
Go against Joey for what reason? Like there's no reason.
Baji, you said, so where is Gaming Bay? Baji, he is gone until, I believe Monday. I forget the reason why, okay?
Do you have the same judge? Yes. Mm-hmm. Sure do. If you get them 50%, can you financially take care of them? I think I've said it plenty of times. What do you think? Karma will be spinning the block for baby. Well, we'll see. I'm not wishing upon nothing. I don't care enough to. Like I don't care. I honestly feel like, you guys, he's already in his karma. Like his life.
It's her smoking her port out and trying to smoke it off camera. Girl, everybody knows that you over there puffing and sucking down Newport air. What are you hiding it for? You done already took like 2-3 smoke breaks.
This is karma. Because if you weren't miserable, there's certain ways people don't move. If you're not miserable. And that's it. I mean, there's certain ways you move if you're in a loving relationship. I mean, shit, after everything I've been through, I fucking learned.
Yo, we have 189 people in the chat. Why is it that we have not reached at least 100 likes? We should really be up to like 120. We have 196. Like, we got to do better with the likes. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button, okay?
Fuck getting married. And if I ever were to take that step, I would never cheat on my husband. I would never do that, ever. I would never cheat on a man again. Ever. Ever. I know, but he pays my rent if I need him to. He's buying me a car and got me a phone, buys me whatever I need. I'm just nervous to have a baby before the ring. Aww. Girl. He's already living his karma. That gave me goosebumps. I mean, think about it. I mean, you know. Happy people move a certain way and miserable people move a certain way. And that's just all there is to it. After everything that's been done to me, what the fuck does me seeing him do bad in life? Why should that give me a thrill? Now, his bitch finding out that we fucked, yeah, that gave me a thrill because the bitch fucked my husband first. I'm sorry. It's petty. It's stupid. I know. But it was legit. It was legit. Should I have been the bigger person? Yes, for many reasons. But I wasn't. And it is what it is. Can you request a new judge? I've already tried to do that. I tried to do that and he stopped it. The judge stopped it. He was like, no, I'm on this case. He wanted to keep it. Sounds cool. He's invested. Yeah, I feel like that's legit too. Like I said, I think you should, especially, okay, the money is there, Cindy. Wait, is it Cindy? Let me see. Yeah, Cindy. The Sydney. The money is there. He's already proven that he can take care of you. Just ask yourself, is he loyal? Is he loyal to you? If he is, then hold out for the ring. You can hold out for the ring. Or you can give him a baby. Either way. I mean, if he's disloyal, girl, she ain't gonna do him, because I'm telling you right now, a man who shows you that he's not loyal from the jump or early, like, well, mommy's gonna play with you, so I'm going to. And I feel like I feel like through this whole process, it's changed me. Because I used to be, what's the word? I used to be, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I don't know, you guys. Having your kids taken from you and dealing with all the shit that I deal with, it's so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard to only be in their life a couple weekends a month. Like, it's insane.
Well, you know what? I can't tell that it's so hard. Having your kids being taken away from you is so hard, yet you found the time, right? To find various different men to have sex with, and you've had other children as well. It couldn't have affected you that much. You're still actively pursuing and having other men around you, inside of you, as it is. You have done nothing to better your life. You have done nothing to fight for your children. So that leads me to believe that it couldn't have possibly affected you that much. You haven't even fully educated yourself on how the whole court shit works. So there's that. Hey, Kiera.
Insane how much I cannot do with my kids. Like, it's hard, but it's changed me. It's changed all of us, and I want to. AJ, stop it, baby, stop. I want to just get back to somehow the mommy I started as. I want to get back to that. So yeah, you're right. I do have a lot of trauma. Honeybee, I think Honeybee is the one who said that. I do still have a lot of trauma. I do. Because this shit is so traumatic, and I have to work through it, and I have to prioritize my kids first and foremost, and really be dedicated to their emotional needs, because I don't want this situation to.
This happened 5 years ago. They were taken from you 5 years ago. And within the past 5 years, you've never prioritized your children. You went out and created more. I'm confused. You didn't care about their emotional stability or how they felt when you fucking left the whole summer when you were supposed to have them. Makes no sense.
Hinder them. I really don't. Like, I really, really don't. So yeah. My heart was hardened. Yeah. It had to be. It had to be hardened. It had to. AJ, stop doing that, baby. No, it's not 50-50. And imagine, that's all I want. I always laugh because it's like, it's laughable. It's laughable for a parent. AJ, stop. It's laughable to make it seem like I don't want my kids, but I'm literally begging. And I've been saying this. I've been saying this for years. I just want 50% of time. And I've always said I don't even want it.
I'm sorry, y'all. I can't listen to that anymore.
I want like a big, like a 7-seater.
Okay, now we're talking about the car.
What, baby? You broke the zipper. Cute over there. He loves blocks. Why are you guys going against the Turo? Y'all told me to do the Turo. The Turo's working out fine. What's wrong with the Turo? Ask Enterprise? But why? Imagine if the Turo will deliver to me. That's so much better than having.
Mommy.
What?
What is that?
And they're so. What is what, baby?
That. On the TV.
Oh Lord, please don't tell me.
I just think it's so funny. She got herself up and dressed, right? She keep checking herself out in the camera. But AJ's running around with pajamas on. Kalani has her hair all over her head. The children are not dressed. And all she cares about is looking at herself in the camera. But she doesn't care about how her kids look. Like, at all. Like, does she? Mm-mm.
Mommy, what that on the TV?
Oh, that's a bird.
That what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of bird, but it's a bird.
Put it right here.
Don't touch the TV.
Wait, what happened? A minute?
Because you'll break
Okay.
it. Don't touch it. I see. I want to make sure they're delivering it though. Like, I want to see. Like, where can I see? I didn't even look.
You said her bank cards aren't in her name? Let me go back. But then you said if you rewind it a minute, she calls Enterprise, but her bank cards aren't in her name. Well, you guys, I mean, I just rewinded it back, so hopefully I'm at the part where she's going to talk about that. But I'm not surprised that her bank cards aren't in her name, because if Olivia had an actual bank account that's in her name, the child support would be able to garnish her bank accounts. Okay, so I'm not surprised that her bank accounts are not in her name. Just like her YouTube channel is not in her name. That she's pulling out all the stops and doing all the things so that child support cannot touch her money. He said a minute before this.
You don't have to have a credit. They usually grab an Uber. Try to find a van to get delivered. I am this Chrysler Pacifica, but I don't know. I put it in my address and it says add dates for price, check availability, and I can't even. My date's already in there, but then it has a little vehicle must be booked at least 2 hours in advance. Oh, okay. So my time is wrong. Okay, drop it off at 2:30. Cool. This car has a minimum trip length requirement. Please extend your trip until 3 p.m. on September 23rd to book this car.
Renee, you said she can only hide and not pay for so long. I mean, I know deadbeats. I know a few deadbeats, okay? And they will hide, work under the table. They will get bank account, get their family members to get bank accounts for them and do everything that they possibly can for years to not be obligated to pay for their children or to prevent child support from garnishing their accounts or taking any of their money. So she can go on and on and on with this. As long as Stella is alive and willing to put everything in her name, this could go on forever, okay?
I don't need it till September 23rd. So annoying. I don't care how long it takes. Okay, let's see how much it is. Please select the end date. I just did, babes. The 19th at 2:30. The 23rd at 1. This car has a minimum trip length. Oh, I have to put 3 p.m. Okay, cool. 3 p.m. I'm sorry. Okay, there. Your account has to be approved first. Oh my god, it does. Please extend your trip to 3:30, bruh. I'm gonna do it 4. Is 4 good for you? Oh, okay. Now they're tripping. I don't know why they're tripping. They keep telling me to extend it. I don't understand why. Oh, actually, this one would be
Mommy, I broke
good.
the zipper up.
Oh shit. What, baby?
Broke the zipper.
You broke the zipper.
Yeah.
1:30 September. Oh, continue. It's gonna let me continue
Mommy,
with
I
this one.
broke the zipper. Mommy, I broke
Poppy,
the
what?
zipper.
Okay, mommy fix it. Hold on.
You know, just pop.
Oh, I can do this one. This one will work. Wait, will they deliver it?
When the hell did she start calling AJ Poppy? I'm confused.
This one's only $190.
Mom, can you fix it for me, please?
Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, AJ. Oh, no, this is broken. You pulled it too hard, baby. I don't know how to fix this.
I was trying to.
Look, I can't do it, baby. It's okay.
I'm confused about what's going on here.
I don't care how long it takes. Also, try messaging the owner. Oh, I could do that.
Okay, so yeah, y'all, I don't even give a damn about this car rental shit. I don't even. But long story short, y'all, you said that she doesn't have any of her bank accounts in her name. Like I said, y'all, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. This is what deadbeats do to avoid being held responsible for contributing to their children financially. This is just what they do. So I'm not surprised.
This hair. I love this hair, but since I am so bald headed, but it's still like
We finna be done.
I'm gonna lose 15 pounds. And when I do,
Anyway, y'all, I believe this is it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing my screen. I'm actually tired. Okay, I don't really have too much more to add. I'm gonna read some of you guys' comments, and then we're gonna go ahead and end this live. Okay. Angel T, you said, I really think she feels superior because her ex didn't hold her accountable. He lets her get away with a lot. It may be because he does still care for her. If I was his new wife, I'd be out. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to deal with her either, or that whole situation. If I were the new wife, she feels superior, but I mean, I don't know why. I mean, it's only but so much he can do as well. He slept with her, but she still was on child support the entire time. She's still required to pay it regardless. I don't know what he could do to hold her accountable at this point. Baji, you said Stella is using her money / channel to supplement with her money. I'm sure she could be. Banana Muffin, you said she used Toro, or she ordered a Toro because her name doesn't have to be on the card. Okay. Rose, you said Gerard is the only man that made the kids into a wonderful life. She complains, 2 other dads not there. I agree. Angel T, you said so her stepdad is helping her get a car, but couldn't help when she was homeless. LOL. And her supporters still support her. That's wild. Yeah, it is wild. Okay. Very wild. But her supporters are too slow to catch on to the things that she's doing. They just go along with whatever she says. Good night, Banana Muffin. About you said Stella got to be on something to allow this woman to act as such. Yeah, Stella is an enabler. That's very clear. Brandy, you said I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of her too. Yeah, I'm burnt out as usual. Renee J, you said I wonder how her kids going to feel when they find out their mama went through many measures to not pay child support. Well, she's actively working on manipulating the children. So now that she has them back for the visit, she's going to be putting all types of things in their heads. But kids can see what's really going on, and I'm quite sure they will have some words for her when they are old enough to voice their opinions, and not have to worry about the consequences of that. Okay. But it is what it is, y'all. Olivia is a deadbeat. She's going to stay a deadbeat. I'm not surprised by anything she does. Although I was, disturbed to hear her say that she's perfectly fine with any person on earth. Any man has the ability to just physically discipline her children. That was very disturbing to me. So that was the main focus for me with this live stream. I really do appreciate all of you for sitting through this live with me. Okay. Thank you to everyone who hit the like button. Thank you to my wonderful moderators that made it into the live stream tonight. I really appreciate y'all. Okay, that's all I have for you all tonight. So I hope that all of you have continue to have a wonderful weekend. Okay, hit the like button before you leave. Comment your thoughts down below if you have not done so already, and also hit the subscribe button too. Okay, and until next time, I will see you all later. Okay, bye bye.